Well, new details tonight at 10. The coroner is releasing autopsy results after 3 people, including an 8-year-old girl, were found shot to death inside a Greenwood County home on Friday. And tonight we can tell you this was a double murder-suicide. This is a look at Michael Frazier and his girlfriend, Natasha McDonald. The Greenwood County Sheriff says Frazier shot and killed McDonald and then also turned the gun on his 8-year-old daughter before taking his own life. We've learned the little girl's name was Heaven Frazier. And now the sheriff's office, along with that community activist, with the community and an activist there, are wanting to remember that little girl, and they are honoring her outside the sheriff's office.
And that's where we find Fox Carolina's Madison Styles tonight. Madison, I can imagine that was a very, very emotional day today.
Oh, absolutely. Lots of hugs, lots of tears, but they've now since moved the memorial back inside for the night. But lots of people from the community came out here today, as well as several of Heaven's classmates. They all came out here, dropped off toys in honor of Heaven. And her family was also out here earlier as well. And we did get the chance to talk with them just to learn a little bit about who Heaven was and how they've been doing the last several days. The hugs kept coming as Heaven Frazier's mom made her way to the memorial set up for her 8-year-old daughter, a sight she couldn't bear to see.
Well, stuff like this shouldn't happen. Greenwood, put down the guns, pick up a Bible, talk to someone. It don't have to be like this.
Heaven's grandmother spoke in place of her mother, who couldn't find the words to say, wanting to remember the bright light Heaven was that's now been covered by so much darkness.
She was very smart, very sweet, and she could ask a question you couldn't answer. And she was a loving person. She see you crying or something, she gonna come and make sure you all right, anything she can do for you.
Seeing the toys left on the table, some with Heaven's name written on them, they all held hands supporting each other and singing.
They are weak, but he is strong.
So all the grandchild I had is gone to heaven, but I'm glad she's in a better place since I had to lose her in such a young life. We're in a better place she could be right now.
Sharing their stories of Heaven, several from the community brought flowers, stuffed animals, and balloons to the memorial, remembering the good times.
She hung out with my kids and she hung out with my homegirls' kids, and she was just good. She was never did nothing wrong.
Founder of Put Down the Guns Now Young People, Jack Logan, stood by the family's side through all of this, hugging them, saying together they'll get through this.
It's about love and people pulling together and not pulling apart, because Heaven is going on to heaven to be with God, and she's his precious angel.
And we appreciate all everyone that did for us to support us at this horrible time in our life.
And although the family were given more answers on how all 3 involved were killed, including Heaven, the sheriff's office says they still do not at this time have a motive as to why. Cody and Diana.
Well, Madison, thanks so much. Now, will people still be able to pay their respects after tonight?
Yeah, the memorial will be back up tomorrow morning through Wednesday afternoon. So if you'd like to bring any balloons or flowers or a toy, you're able to do that. And the sheriff's office says that all the toys donated at the memorial will then be given to less fortunate families here in the area for Christmas. We're live in Greenwood County. Madison Styles, Fox Carolina, the 10 o'clock news.